today I have a tutorial on how to use the BeautyBlender. So if you want to see how to get this kind of coverage with just this little thing here, then keep on watching. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with a clean face. You can go on ahead and put your moisturizer and primer and anything else like that on that you want, but you don't want to have any kind of foundation or anything like that. And you're going to start out with your BeautyBlender. And as you can see, mine's still a little dirty. I haven't cleaned it. I know that's bad, but as you can see, it's pretty small. Now, most videos that you'll see this in, when they start applying it, it's already expanded. And when you see it this size in the store, you're going to be like, wait, what? I mean, isn't it supposed to be bigger than that? Let me give you something as a reference, and we can kind of see. All right, when I hold this up to my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, which is the foundation that I'm going to be using, and on the front, which is going to be the same everywhere you go, if I put the bottom of the BeautyBlender right level with the bottom of that, it's going to come right to where it says Outlast when you push it towards it. So that's about as big as it's going to be now. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this. And what I usually do is I run it under the faucet and then squeeze it out. But to show you, obviously, I don't have a faucet sitting here. So I went and got a glass of water. So what you're going to do is you're just going to plop this in the water, and it's going to kind of start picking up that water. And you're going to just wring it out. And I do it like a few more times. So dump, wring, just like that. And it kind of starts to expand. So do that just one last time. And you want to make sure that you have a good, most of the water out. You only want it to be a little wet. So there we go, and it's now bigger. Now if you take this and you were to hold it from the bottom, it already comes up almost to the cap. So this is what it looks like when you see it on most YouTube videos. Nice, big, and plump like this. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your foundation, and what I always do, because there's separation, is I shake the foundation to kind of get it going again. Hit it on the bottom a few times, all that stuff. And I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Outlast today, 3-in-1 in 805 Ivory. And that's what the back looks like. And now you can do this one of several ways. You can either squirt it straight on the BeautyBlender, and you're going to want to use the rounded bottom for this part. And like I said, you can either use it, just pump it straight on there, or you could put it like on, usually I use like the lid of one of the Bath & Body Works candles. I sanitize it and I use it just for foundation purposes, but it is being cleaned right now with all my other makeup brushes. So instead today I'm going to be just using the back of my hand. So I'm going to put a few pumps on there and just put it on the back of my hand. And what you're going to do is you're just going to pick up just a little bit like that. And what you can do is you can go ahead and pounce it in a few spots like you typically would. You know, you remember this. This has been around for like ever, doing this here. And that's just a habit that I have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking it, I'm going to start pouncing it all around. And that's just what you're going to do. You're just going to do this little pouncing motion. Making sure to bring it down your jaw and over to your ears. And depending on how different the shade of your face is to the shade of your ears, you may go on ahead and pounce just around the outer edge. You bring it down your neck a little. And then come over to the other side. Doing the same there. Come up here, bring it down, all that other stuff. And then as needed, go on ahead and pick up some more. So I'm going to go on ahead, I'm going to finish pouncing this all around, and I'll be right back. And this is all finished. Just a few more touch-up spots right here where I'm a little more red. All right, now that's what's great about this. So as you can see right now, I have a very light coverage on. You know, you can see a little bit peeking through, like a little bit of my redness is still coming through a little bit. And that's one of the great things. It gives you a nice light, like it barely feels like anything's on there, but it gives a lot of coverage. Like it's covered up most of everything I had going on my face. So now, if I want to go in and put like a little bit more on my hand, or, you know, put on a little bit of concealer and dab over those red areas, I could totally do that right now. Speaking of concealer, one of the great things about the BeautyBlender is the fact that it is shaped like this, because this little end here at the top, the little pointed end, is great for getting your concealer, which I'm using CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Concealer. I don't think they make this anymore, which really, really disappoints me because I love this. It is very moisturizing. It does not break down or anything like that. So I'm going to swirl my finger in a little bit, put that on my hand, and because this is a lighter shade than what I got going on, I use this underneath my eyes. So it's going to be a little bit difficult with my glasses on. I'm going ahead and take my glasses off and bring my mirror over. Did not get enough on my fingers. I gotta go back in. So I'm gonna put it right underneath my eyes. I'm going ahead and swipe some under the other eye. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little pointed end and I'm going to do the same kind of pouncing motion right up against. And you see how it lets me get right in under my eye and right beside my eye. And just going ahead and continue to do the pouncing that you did before. And you can bring it down if need be. Places that have a little bit darker circles, you can go on ahead and push just a little bit harder and you'll get just a bit more coverage there. So the light pouncing is going to give you lighter coverage, but like a little push pounce is going to give you more coverage. Now you don't want to push and shove, you just kind of want to push pounce. If you get one, you'll kind of know what I mean by that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lean forward. And as you can see, it's almost seamless, the distance between here and here. And that is how you use the Beauty Blender. Now what you're going to do is, while it's still wet, if you want to go on ahead and clean it, just take it to your sink, put in a little of the cleanser or baby lotion or whatever it is that, not baby lotion, baby shampoo, whatever it is that you're using to clean it. I suggest the Beauty Cleanser Solid. It's a little container, you twist off the lid and just swipe that in there and then just lather it up and this will look brand spanking new. I unfortunately do not have that. I only have the liquid. It is not as good as the solid. If you can get your hands on the solid, I suggest that all day long. So until next time, make sure to subscribe, which will be down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you want to see more tutorials, leave me a comment. Tell me what you want a tutorial on. Head over to Facebook, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. All those links are down below. Follow the blog, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye-bye.